Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I am going to be doing a let's play of GTA San Andreas. I've had a few requests for it, so I'm going to see how it goes. Again, that's thanks to Raptor. He was the one who requested me do it, so I'm going to see how it goes. If it's popular, if it's well received, I'm going to continue. I'm going to try and do the entire game if you like it. Do every single mission, brief explanation on it, still give you some news on GTA 5, still talk about some other stuff, but I'll comment on the gameplay as it happens. I do apologise beforehand. There's a moment in this video where I completely fluff up the get my words out right, fluff up the first mission on when you're on the bikes, but I'll get to that in a second. First off, my day today has been a bit crazy. The day started fine, and I got to work, and that was all okay. Well, apart from that, it was work. But on the way home, I got a text from my parents, and they're like, "Hey, we got some post for you. Come get it. We won't be there. We'll be at your grandparents for their birthday." Is that okay? Fine. I'll pop round after work. So on my way home, I decided to go the quickest way to get to my parents' house. Going through a little village called Botley, the traffic through there was crazy, so I decided to take a side route through some country lanes to skip out the traffic. It's just as fast if there's no, as if you went through it, as if there's no traffic. It's just a little bit more annoying to drive on. And going through this country lane, come around a corner and hit a pothole, and my tyre burst, like bang burst. I was only going like 35-40 miles an hour, but it still burst. I was so upset. And then I waited for like an hour and a half for the RAC to come and pick me up and change my tyre for me, because the iron I had wouldn't fit in the nuts to undo the wheel. So I had to wait an hour and a half for the guys to turn up. An hour and a half went, and still no one. So I called them up. I was like, "Hey, any updates?" And like, yeah, we got to the location you said and looked around and we couldn't see anyone. Tried to call you and there was no answer, so we gave up. I was like, "Oh, thanks a lot for that. That's really inspiring to know that you care so much." So I said, "Okay, we'll get someone else out to you. It's going to be another hour." I was like, "Another hour? They've only just left. Can't they just turn around?" But apparently not. So I sat there for another hour, and then finally the guy turned up. And all was well, and he got my wheel on, and I drove home. So now I've got an odd wheel, and I need to get my tyre repaired, which is going to cost me probably about 40-50 quid, which I can't afford. So yeah, that's my day. Fun. Okay, back to the gameplay. So at the moment, what you've seen is me starting a new game. You see Carl basically on in the airport. In the background, you hear him talking to his brother on the phone, saying that his mum has just passed away. So he's on his way back to San Andreas, Los Santos, to go to the funeral, visit the grave, and be with his family. After he gets there, he gets intercepted by Officer Tenpenny and his gang, who basically shove him in the back of a police car and frame him threaten to frame him for shooting a policeman, which he didn't do. So, and that's where I am now. He's just been pushed out of the car in baller territory, who's your enemy gang, and you've got to cycle all the way back to Grove Street. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm cycling to Grove Street as fast as my little legs can go. I love you can cycle so much faster than cars in this game. It's hilarious. That's not possible in real life. Not like as fast as these cars are going. If it's traffic, you can, but that's crazy. So yeah, that's all you've seen so far, and I'm about to do the first mission, Big Smoke. And at the moment, you can see he's just gone into his house where he grew up, and he's acting all sketchy. So it's all a little bit emotional. There's not really much to say about the game while it's in the video. I probably shouldn't have deleted the audio already, and I could let it play, and then I could shut up, and you wouldn't have to listen to me drone on. But oh well, you're stuck with me. While I'm waiting for this video to go through, what other than Let's Play videos do you want to see? I've had actually, I'll do that now. I've had a request to talk about San Andreas cheats and what cheats I like, what cheats I don't like, and if I can come up with any that you might not have found. Although, as far as I'm aware, all the cheats are in one place, so it'd be hard not to find one. Probably my most used cheat is either the Hydra spawn or the Hunter spawn cheat, which is the Harrier jump jet and the Apache helicopter cheat. Just different names for San Andreas. I use those constantly. It's so much easier to get around using that. And the Hunter is a beast to use to kill people because its machine gun just rips through things in like 5 seconds, or faster than that. It can blow up a car in a second. So those are probably my two favourite cheats, so I use them most. Although the weapons cheats are quite cool. There's 3 different types, give you 3 different weapon sets. There's invincible cheat, which makes you invincible to everything except being run over, falling from height, and explosions. So stuff like bullets, getting hit in the face, and fire don't hurt you. Oh, and drowning still does. So if you ever use that cheat, just beware that you can still get hurt. It's only just like the normal stuff you don't get hurt from. Also, unlimited ammo. That's quite a cool one. What else? Oh yeah, well, I'll chat through the story. He just met Big Smoke, who's an old family friend. Big Smoke told him that things were mucked up in the hood because it's all gangster, and they've gone to go to the grave where his mum's buried and meet his rest of his family. That's Kendall, his sister. Sweet is his brother, and what's the other guy's name? I'll tell you in a minute. Ryder, that's the one. His name's Ryder. I knew I'd remember. He's a bit of a crackhead. All of these characters are going to be quite important in the game, in the missions. So if you've never played the game before and you're kind of keeping in sequence with these videos, look out for these guys because they're going to be very important in the gameplay. Especially Big Smoke. But I'm not going to ruin anything. Big Smoke is a very, very big part. Maybe that's why it's called Big Smoke. Kendall's just had a falling out with Sweet because she has a white Mexican boyfriend and they're black and gangster, so they're rival gangs. And now CJ's like supporting his sister and Sweet's having to go at him. So it's a great relationship, great reunion. They haven't seen each other in 5 years and they're arguing. Just about to start the next mission, which is a little bit longer than the last one, but you're still on a bike. I hate that the first 2 missions you have to use pedal power. What's with that? But this is the first just boring bits of the game where you have to do them before you can start exploring. And randomly just blew up a car with a couple of guns. Random. Okay, at the moment you've just been attacked by ballers who've just blown up Big Smoke's car, and you've conveniently found a couple of BMXs, just one each, with none left over. So that's really convenient. And you're cycling away. Now, this is a bit of an annoying mission, because this car will get in your way as much as possible. And you know I apologised earlier? It's because of this mission. It annoyed me. In a minute, you'll see what I mean. But it's just, really frustrating. But as long as you stick with the guys, and don't let the car hit you, and be careful when you turn, around the corners, and how fast you accelerate and stuff. See, this is where it starts. You should be fine. Okay, I fall off once. Okay. Get back on, pedal, hit someone, fall off again, go round to my bike. This is the beginning where I'm starting to get annoyed. Twice, I was like, okay, fair enough, I'll go. Oh, no, and the guy turns, and I get off again, that's the 3rd time. I'm apologising again, because this is pathetic, and I get shot loads, I'm hurt, and there's another car. I'm not that bad at San Andreas, I just got unlucky. Okay, that was the last time. That really frustrated me. And I was going, oh no, the guys are going to see me, I suck. Okay, called them up. Dun, da, 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 da. I've gone quiet. Okay. Sweet has just led the car off, so the car's now not following you. But you've got a bit of trial biking, I guess you could call it, to do now. Over a couple of jumps and downstairs, just for fun. I don't know why there's any really point to go like that when you just stay on the roads, but wherever they want to go. But just keep following Ryder, and you should be good. So I haven't skill upgraded. That's quick. Seems to be pretty good anyway, considering how fast he can cycle. Ooh, ballers. Skate park. Oh, I love going to the skate park with the BMX. But at the moment, because my bike skill is low, I can't bunny hop very high. So I can't really do the jumps properly. And again, see, what was the point of that? That would completely destroy a bike in real life. Crazy GTA. Oh, you gotta love the GTA San Andreas graphics though. Look at that square head. So square and beautiful. Oh, the car's back. Oh, look at their hands as well. When you're in a video, like a cut sequence, and you can see one of their hands. Look at it, it's hilarious. It's like their fingers are fused together. Bit of evasive manoeuvring there, and we're home clear. So we're back in Grove Street. Managed to outrun them, and mission is finished. So those are the first two missions. It's a little bit more, not as much content, not as many missions as I would like to have completed in the first playthrough, but it had to go through all the cut sequences, and I didn't really want to cut them out, so that's why it's a little bit longer and there's not much actual gameplay. But next video there will be. I'll do just missions, no content. No, not no content. That'd be boring. No cutscenes. Like not really long ones anyway. So I should be able to get to 3 or 4 missions as long as I don't die too many times. Because I'm going to do this all without cheats. So you can see what it's like to do without cheats. I say that now, I'm probably going to go back on that, but I'm saying it now. Because just going through a couple of like tutorial bits, blah blah blah. You can read them yourself, I'm not going to bother. Yay, mission passed. When you earn respect, by the way, the more respect you have, the bigger gang you can form later in the game. You can't form a gang yet, but in a couple of missions you'll be able to form a gang. And like 2 or 3 people will follow you at a time. And if you get attacked, they'll attack the people attacking you. Quite useful in some cases, like when you're in a gang war, or you just want to go have fun with a gang. It's quite funny. If you start shooting a policeman, they'll start shooting the policeman. If you're getting chased by the police, they'll also shoot out of the car that you're in at the police. So that could be quite fun. Okay, save the game, and that's about it. Goodbye. I'll catch you in the next playthrough, and that's about it. See you later, guys.